Where is my pen, bro? Right here. Yo, what's up? Yo. Bruh, y'all just be getting here just staring at me. Anyways, I just wanted to go live and really just vibe with y'all. Yo, what's up? How's y'all day going? Let me start off the conversation then. Cause y'all just staring for real. How's y'all day going, man? I'm just chilling. I decided to go live and just vibe with y'all for a little bit. I've been studying real estate. I got into real estate, by the way. And it's a pretty good like experience getting into real estate. I learned that it's really about numbers for real. It's a lot though. But when you sit and like listen to how like deals go, it's really about numbers. And I feel like you have to learn your numbers. You have to learn about numbers and you have to really learn how to talk. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot. I think the biggest thing that I struggle with starting and like actually going out there and doing deals is fear. I became afraid. It was something new. I was just afraid, like, am I ready? Am I ready? And I feel like with a situation like this, the real estate, you have to really just get out there and just do it. I feel like yeah, it's good to study it before you fully get into it. But I feel like the best thing that you could ever do for yourself in real estate is just really going out there and really doing it because I feel like you'll learn more when you hands on compared to like when you just always sitting and learning. You have to get out there and do it. Yo, what's up? You gotta get comfortable. Once you get past your first deal, I feel like after that, if you're a person that just afraid or something, like afraid of how it go or whatever, you feel like you're not ready yet, just do it. After your first deal, I feel like you get more comfortable and it just come easy to you. And with real estate, you gotta go in there believing like you can do it. You can already get in there and close a 60K deal, 60,000 deal. You from Russia? What's up? Hey, guess what? I heard about that war with North Korea and all that. If you live in Russia right now, how is that affecting you? You know, or like what's going on out there? Is it like different out there and stuff? The collective, spiritually strong male Leo. Okay. Don't let fear get in the way of your blessings. Yeah, that's something that I'm just sharing. It was just a part of my experience. When I first started, I was afraid, but that was just a hurdle I had to get over. That's why I was sharing like you just have to do it. I feel like once you do your first deal, it'll come smooth to you. And I was just saying like when you get into stuff like this or anything in life, you have to really believe. When I got into this, I already believed I can get in here and close a 40K deal. 50K deal or whatever. You gotta get in here believing that you can close deals. If you get in here and believe like you can't close deals or this is gonna be hard, then it's gonna be hard. You know? My English is not fine. Yo, hey, do you understand what I'm saying though? I'm like the Russia North Korea war. Do you know about that? That it's about like it's on the verge of happening, or they sent North Korea sent soldiers to Russia, and that the American dollar is they're about to go against the American dollar with that name BRICS, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. You believe what you believe you can achieve. I agree with that. That's exactly what I'm saying. I definitely agree with that. You go in there believing you can excel, you will excel. You go in there believing like I can't do this. This is too hard. That's what happens. That's what, it's gonna happen. But you know what I learned on this journey to really change your life. It really starts with you. I feel like God hears your prayers, and I feel like He'll put you in situations that will help you better your life. And now you just gotta do the work and take the next, take the next step and stuff like that. But real estate is a numbers game. So that's why I feel like you gotta really get in there because I'm still learning new stuff. Like new stuff is just popping up, and I'm like, what? Are you looking for a camera person? I am not looking for a camera person anymore. At first I was, but I'm more of a journalist, and I ain't even really. I'm a journalist, but at the end of the day, I'm a person who just likes to travel and see different things in life, and I like to take the camera with me and film. So I got a platform off of it, so it's something that I really enjoy doing. So I just do it. But it's not really a career. It's just something I really enjoy doing. It's a hobby. So I don't want no cameraman unless I'm really taking something serious. Well, I do take it serious, but at the same time, outside of the camera, you know, I'm planning to get back in school. I don't know. I'm still praying on it for psychology. And it's a lot of like career wise. I create systems like for kids who have behaviors, and I'm very fascinated with that. I enjoy that. It's like a game to me. I like doing stuff like that, and I like doing just different things, and that's mostly what I'm really focused on, for real. We need to do for self before the dollar collapse. I mean, I'm not really worried about the dollar collapsing. If it collapses, it collapses. It's just a part of God's plan, and you just allow it to all unfold. And I feel like it's really a good thing that the dollar is going to collapse because, in my opinion, um, let me think about it. When I am Will Soldier in Marine Corps 2 years. The Russia situation is not bad, but Ukraine, I get what you're saying. It's not bad in Russia. So are y'all safe over there? Thank you for what you do, Shay. My, it's Nation, but it's okay. You are a true blessing to so many people who have no voice. My daughter lived in Hawthorne on the east side, and it was rough. I think I was looking for you, or somebody wrote me on Instagram, and they wanted me to do a vlog out there. And I don't know if that was you or not, but I am looking to vlog out there and do a story in Hawthorne, like a big story, just how it started. Just no, not even about how it started, but how the condition is right now and what's like going on. And I'm looking for somebody to do that. I'm like, my videos are a lot different now. I invest a lot of I invest in my videos now, and I want to story tell out there, but I don't know if that was you or not. Those abandoned apartments on Emerson, and they're called Lamplighter. Yeah, what's crazy? Once I went over there, I had like a strange dream about those afterwards. And in the dream, all I saw was like boarded up stuff, drugs, violence, poverty, and all this crazy stuff in the video. I mean, not in the video, in the dream. And I don't know why I had that dream, but I was just real curious on how was it before it got boarded up, and then I had that dream. What are you doing of the Muslim leader Muhammad? I don't really follow. I don't really follow that pathway or what's going on in that area. If you get what I'm saying. What's the word, Queen? I ain't doing nothing. I just thought I'd get on live and just talk to y'all while I'm studying real estate, studying more information, because it's really a lot. You think you got it all complete, and then you hear another word that you don't know about, and you're like, oh, yeah, it was so horrible out there. It's a dark, yeah. When I went over there, I ain't gonna lie, I did not expect for it to look like that. I did not. As in, I didn't expect for it to be boarded up. But when I went over there, I was like, yeah, this is really the trenches. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is actually blue and black. Black, yeah, blue and black. Sorry for the misprint. No, you're okay. It's alright. I know my name is hard to pronounce sometimes. Literally, it is. I know. Please shout out to you. I don't know how to say your name. Zarwana 683. I think that's how you say your name. You from Northern what? Favorite perfume? It's in my bag. Well, I don't have a favorite. I can't say that because I haven't really tried other perfumes yet. So I can't say I have a favorite yet. But what I use right now is this. I use this right now. But I think as I get more into perfume or just sprays, I'm going to try more like the name brand, like Gucci and stuff like that. Because it's more stronger in the quality of it. It's Zargundene. Garzunine. I have a friend in Patterson in Chicago. My friend in Chicago told me it's many of them here. That's what you mean? I live below Russia. Is it so how is it where you live at right now? Are y'all affected by what's happening in Russia? I think it's pretty cool that a lot of y'all are on here that's from another part of the country. It used to be so beautiful out there. It was family orientated and safe. It's so dark now. Yeah, I feel like that's in a lot of areas like that, but at the same time, I feel like it's the end of something. I feel like it's a beautiful start to something else in the ghettos over there, if you get what I'm saying. What up, though, from Detroit? Yo, I got sick from Kamala's. What's her name? Kamala's collard greens. That's his name. Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, I'm chilling in the mountains. Wait, where you live at? You just said it. Is it how? What does it look like out there? Y'all got poverty and stuff. Of course, y'all got poverty. Like, how is it out there compared to America? America, you see our hoods if you never saw it, but you should see our hoods. And then, like, how is y'all hoods? Do y'all have hoods? Like, how is it out there? That's the best perfume ever. I would have to smell it. I can. So back in my days, I used to work at Macy's, and I used to work in the area with the perfume. And I'm not gonna lie, like the the Gucci perfume smells so good. I love Gucci. I could say that I really do love Gucci. What are you talking about? Mountains and villages and a lot of nature. So it's not poverty. So it's poverty. It gotta be poverty. Our hood is the mountains. For real. That's crazy. I gotta see the world. Why you say yes, Nikki? If somebody got a problem here, we fight it out. So yeah, I gotta see because it's so like the cultures in the world are just so different, bro. Literally. You like Mr. Trump because the I ain't gonna lie, I can't pronounce a lot of these words. I'm not gonna lie to you. These words are uncommon in America. Gucci perfume. One day I'll come to America, but I'm poor. You gotta change your mindset first. You're not poor. You gotta change your mindset. You're rich. Believe that stuff. You know? So you can get on the level with all that. Don't say I'm poor. Because how I look at stuff like that, when you say I'm poor, it puts you away from the level of saying I'm rich. You say I'm rich, then I don't know how to really explain it, but just change the way that you think. Don't say you're poor. Where are you from? I'm from America, and I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm from America. I'm from like the Midwest. It's crazy in America. I mean, it's a great blessing because you get some form of freedom. You know, you get to travel whenever you want to, kind of live wherever you want to, go to college, work. That's a big blessing that I feel like a lot of us Americans overlook. There are a lot of places in the world that don't have, you know. But I live in America. But we do have our own problems also. I think a lot of people on the outside of the world, they see America, they see a certain image, and they feel like we don't have problems when we do, you know. We experience a lot of stuff, but I am grateful for the freedom that we do have. Where are you? You should come to Europe. That's something I would love to do. I do want to travel around the world. You know, I love America. I want to see other things in the, inside of America, but I feel like there's so much beauty outside of America in different countries and all that stuff. So I do want to travel the world and come to Europe. I've been looking at Switzerland. I know there's so many different parts in Switzerland. They got beautiful mountains. It's like the villages is just so beautiful. I want to visit Spain. It's a lot of places that I want to visit, like come and see. They're very beautiful. America has good chicken. Uh, it's probably, I'm sure it's probably other countries around the world who has more fire chicken than America. But I ain't gonna lie, it's the chicken. I like the chicken, but I'm sure it's other food in America. I mean, outside of America, that's better than American food. You know. But yeah, I think we have some pretty good food. Africa, Africa is some place. It's an area that I actually do want to come and visit. You know, it's a beauty. It's beautiful in Africa. You know, which part is it? Jerusalem. Do people count Jerusalem a part of Africa? Depends on who cooks it. Yeah, that's true. African got better chicken. I would love to try other countries' food. Literally, I can't wait to. That's something I look forward to. Is really just traveling the world and seeing everything. You know, because there's so much outside of the world in America or your city. You know, I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I see it this K name. It's a boiled meat dish. So like, what's in it? Hey girl, I got a problem and didn't have anyone to talk to. I can vent it here. Yeah, you can. Egypt, they're separated by so beautiful. So do y'all count Jerusalem as a part of Africa though? I love watching your videos because I'm learning from you and the people in different hoods and the struggles and the crime. I love learning about because they just not killing just to kill. You know what's crazy, Anthony? Um, I think it's very fascinating to be able to do this stuff because it really gives you the way, like, especially like people from other countries, they never came to America and they want to see what our hoods look like. It kind of gives them an opportunity to see the way that we think and how we live and what it's like and the way that our apartments look and just different things like that. Because I know, I personally, when I try to make content, I always constantly ask myself, would I watch this content? And I will watch something that I put out because I like watching different parts of the world. Like I would love, like I watch other parts of the world hoods. Like I've been watching the Caribbeans, the way that they live in their hoods, and they're kind of going through a similar situation that we're going through in America, and that is their hoods are being gentrified. A lot of people are coming to the Caribbeans where their hoods at. They're buying it up because of the view, And they're pushing the people that live in that area, that live in the ghettos, and they're pushing them out. Is being gay in USA helpful? I don't know. Yeah, vent Dory. Let Dory vent. Dory can vent. The dish I said is a bunch of seasoning on it. Is it good? Is being gay helpful? What do you mean by that? You are tough people. Do y'all live like? How do y'all live? What makes y'all have to be tough as a people? Where are you from? I'm from America, Indianapolis, Indiana. I started talking to this one guy that's 17. I'm 16, by the way. It's pretty good, and we hit it off, I guess. And then he said something that didn't sit right with me, so I blocked him. Dory, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not, but I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be. By the time you hit my age, you probably won't even remember that dude that you're talking about. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's gonna come with your age. You 16 years old. You're gonna meet so many people in your life, you know? And by the time you hit my age, a lot of people that you meet, you probably won't remember. A lot of them would be great lessons in your life to help you grow. And a lot of the situations that you're going through with the boys or whatever, it probably won't even affect you by the time you hit my age, honestly. So I don't, hopefully I'm saying the right thing, but I'm 29 years old. So I feel like I experienced a lot of stuff in life, and it's not gonna really mean nothing by the time you hit this age, honestly. You probably won't even remember him at all, or have no connection to him anymore once you hit this age, you know? But the other people in the chat can add what they believe, you know, to help you out. We live in the mountains. In our past, we have been involved in wars and poverty. It's late here, but if you stream again, I'll join. Stay safe and God bless. You too. Thank you for joining all the way on the other side of the world. That's pretty dope. And we weren't that close or whatever, so I didn't really care about his feelings because he hurt me too. There's more of y'all. Hit it off. Y'all didn't even take the first step. You good. Can USA gay people have babies? Women? Yes, women can have children. They're women. Them being gay has nothing to do with me, honestly. But they're women. They can have babies. Dory, focus on that test coming up. That's true, Dory. You got a lot of life to live. Well, you probably would. A sophomore? That's sophomore age. 16? That's sophomore? Yeah. Focus on school and your life and growing, you know? And just becoming a better person. Just being a kid. What's up, my boy Anthony Love? Be a kid, Dorothy. It's really normal what Dory is going through for real. It's kind of normal what you're going through, Dory. You're going through the average things that teenagers go through. But it will help you grow and help you learn. Right now, you probably don't understand, you know, but it's normal. Bruh. So what y'all got planned? When I was on post, I got to see your area, and I was like, it was sad on how so many people being killed. But I do music too. I wanna shoot a music video over there. Yeah, just as long as you be careful. I don't really shoot over there or do videos over there because the reason why y'all never saw me do hood vlogs on Post Road is because I refused to do them. I had people reach out and ask me to do them, but I refused. And it's because, hopefully I can get the right words out, but Post Road has been through a lot image wise. The image is really damaged on Post Road. And the reason why I don't care to constantly do videos or hood vlogs on Post Road is because I don't really care to continue that story that a lot of people know about on Post Road, on 42nd of Post Road. You know? Which I'm sure if you type it in, that's all you see on down Google is the same old stories. I don't really care to glorify that story anymore. I don't really care to talk about it. Uh, I feel like it has come to a point on Post Road where that story has now became the ending and is now a new beginning. So that's why I don't care to do hood vlogs, it, like on post because I don't really care to share that story anymore. You know, I feel like um I don't want to hold the neighborhood back from going forward. You know, so if you do a video over there, I would encourage that it's something very positive and it's not focused on the past or glorify what it used to be, but focus on more of shedding a positive light. Dory, don't give him your personal info. And we started talking again. He seemed genuine, so I love me. And I started getting pretty close. We talked all night stuff. By the way, I'm listening in the comments. I love y'all or I love you. Safety first. Yes, yes, I understand. Are they finna remodel TNT or demolishing it? I'm gonna be honest with you, they were planning to demolish, but I do not know what God is choosing to do. That's why I don't really talk about what the situations on Post Road. You know? I don't know what God is doing. But how I feel about it is if God chooses to remodel it, then that is God's decision. But if he chooses to knock it down, then I understand that too. Because even though I grew up in Town and Terrace, yeah, it was once a neighborhood that I remember as a kid, but I have to remember and look at it how it's turning out now. TNT is like a 60-year-old type of building, you know. I think they like those buildings been up for a very long time, and I understand like with those buildings now it comes with a lot of hardship. A lot of people cried, a lot of people were killed, murdered over there, and I know right now those bricks are kind of holding the neighborhood back from going into another direction. If you get what I'm saying, because it's constantly putting over a certain image over 42nd and Post Road. And with that image being over 42nd and Post Road, that's how people are viewing it, which would be hard to really change the community because, it goes back down to the image. And if God decides to knock it down, I know it will be a good start to the image of the neighborhood. It gives it an opportunity as a fresh start and to go another opposite way. Because sometimes it's good for certain things to die. Because, death can mean rebirth, if you get what I'm saying. Things seem really good. And Dory, I don't think you're overreacting. I just think you're a regular 16-year-old who's going through boy issues. And it's just something a part of being a teenager. But as you get older and as you choose to learn, God is taking you through everything for a reason. Everything you're going through or going through or went through in your life is really helping you grow. It's going to help you mature as a person. So, um, it's just something that you're going to have to learn on your own, really. And, go through it. It will mature you if you allow it to mature you. I lived there in 2006, 2016. Uh, how was it in 2016 for you, Nikki? My best friend used to live over there. How was it for him? There's a beginning and ending to everything. That is very true. I do believe that. Rest in peace, Ernie. I'm still in shock. Yeah, he been on me since a baby, but he was in a wheelchair since I was a kid. I only remember Ernie in a wheelchair. But he was like when I grew up. How I grew up on Brentwood was, this is how I grew up. How I grew up on Brentwood. I grew up under a name. Under this name, only the people that, how can I put this? This name that I grew up under. it wasn't really a street name. Like I didn't look at it as like everybody couldn't claim this name. If you claim this name, I looked at you weird as a kid because how I grew up, it was very, very, very family orientated. You know, and I grew up around OGs. I had a lot of older people above me. So that was really my environment. I had a lot of OGs and it was like a strict structure. You know, it was to a point where if you wasn't from the neighborhood, you couldn't come over. Like I saw the same faces every day. It wasn't no new people. I said I didn't want to really, and I thought he was joking about it. He said God works. God works in His own way. God definitely works in mysterious ways, and you sometimes just never really understand it for real. You know, He definitely works in mysterious ways, and you just really got to go through it because you sometimes you just don't understand it, but it's a good reason why you're in the situation that you're in or why you're there. Or you get what I'm saying? It was not as bad in my section. It used to be nice. I mean, I ain't gonna say Brentwood because people now are getting confused, but Brentwood is just a street. TNT was a very beautiful neighborhood. I do remember it had a lot of trees. All the buildings were up. It was covered with trees. Like the trees will fill over, like fill the streets. It'll fall over in the streets and stuff like that. It had parks. It was a very nice community. It was very beautiful. Was TNT VL or GD? It was both. It was vice lords and gangster disciples. Learn to accept what God allows. Yeah, because it's definitely for a reason. But we're human. We can't see what God sees and we don't think how God thinks. So sometimes that can be hard because what God sees and then what we see, we think like, oh, heck no, it's the ending. The whole time it's something way beautiful. I don't really know, Dory. I just feel like I'm 29 years old, so my advice is going to be different because I see life differently than you know? And it's may do because of the gap in the experience that I have. You know, I'm not 16 anymore. I have a 29-year-old mindset. I'm in another stage as you, you know. So me telling you, I would mostly just say you need to focus on your life and yourself. Boys are not important right now. I'm not like honestly, it's not that's not important right now. I was talking to this dude on post. What was y'all talking about? Was you cool? My mama knows all the gangs in different cities. Yeah, gangs. Gangs are some gangs. Uh, how can I put this? Gangs was really not real. They were really designed to really like help the ghettos for real. But I feel like that was it wouldn't have been successful at all, honestly, because it's like a branch. God foresees things way before we ever can. He pays the way for us before we know what's coming. Yeah, that's true. That's why I understand a lot of times we gotta like I don't know. Did you grow up vice sword on post? I grew up nothing. I didn't really care. Well, as a kid, you get sidetracked with that stuff. You do become a product of your environment. You know, you don't know what you want. You know, I didn't know what I wanted because I never really experienced the world. Everything, I thought I was a vice lord. I'm not like as a kid, but I'm like, how can I be a vice lord? All I knew was post road, you know. So I just really adapted to my environment and took in what all I knew, and the only thing that was really coming towards my way until I got older and experienced the world, and I realized, yeah, I was nothing. I was just NaShanClay, living in an environment that helped shape me and help my story, but it never really, a lot of those things never really defined who I was as a person. So I was none of that stuff. I was no vice lord. I was no GD. I was just a kid from the hood who became a product of her environment, and God allowed her to overcome. I like to describe myself as somebody from Post Road, 42nd and Post Road, who's into very fascinated things. like technology, like what's going on in the world, the government, crypto, uh, the digital world, all this stuff like that. Did you is Slow Dude still on Brentwood? I don't know because I haven't been around over there in a minute. I don't really go over there anymore. But when I was still hanging over there, yeah, he was. I used to try to look out for him and stuff like that. But I used to take him to the store and buy him food. Let him get what he want. I did put a limit on it though, but try to help him out. But at the same time, a lot of people have to be willing to help themselves. While I was helping Soul Dudes, I used to encourage him a lot, tell him get a job, better yourself. One day he did come to me, really, he was so proud, and he told me that he got a job. I was very proud of him. But at the same time, a lot of people have to be willing to help themselves. But I didn't know that at that time. I was 24, going on 25. I was just trying to help, help, help. But I had to realize that you have to allow people to help themselves. I appreciate you, Galaxy. Thank you. You copying. You copying. What's that? Go to vlog, Mr. Jig. Mr. Jig, what you mean? Got to vlog, Mr. Jig? Who's Mr. Jig? Black Ops? I never. No. Probably. I don't know. I didn't even know there was anything. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't pay attention to games anymore. Like what's coming out or what's new. Uh, they're fun. I still, I play here and there, but I feel like I'm more fascinated with um the digital gaming now, like the VR headset, the car setup, how you can play car games. You can actually buy the whole like machine where you actually feel like you inside of a car and actually drive it. I like games like that now. I kind of got over the phase of just the system. The system is still fun. I definitely still want to play it when GTA 6 comes out, but it's more of the PC that I like now and just the different setups and the digital, the headsets and all that. Mr. Vlog, Slow Deuce, Mr. Jig, vlog him. I don't know if I no, I don't know about that. I try not to vlog people when they in a certain condition. But when I was out there, I plan on doing a vlog again. And in this vlog, I plan to go a little bit deeper. But when I was out there in 2020, I got a lot of videos, a lot of pictures, all this stuff, where how it was, what was going on. And I plan to share that in the documentary. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. Is it Jiggly from Indy? Of course it is. It's actually from 42nd and Post Road. My cousin actually, my two cousins, my three cousins, and somebody that was older than me, like a big brother, but his name was Pac-Man. He got killed though. They all came up with it together. Literally. Like I used to run around like run behind them. They was older than me, so they like 35 in their range now. So they was like the big homies. They was like my OGs, low key, for real. They was my OGs. And I always ran behind them. They used to have a studio in a closet. They used to rap in the closet in Postbrook. They actually started the vlogs first for real. They started vlogging on Post Road. They started YouTube first. It's a video on YouTube right now when everybody was in someplace, bro. And I went out of town. I was in Nebraska, bro. And I was coming back that same day. Bro, if I was never in Nebraska, I would have been in that video. Yeah, I remember Lil Noop. Lil Noop lived on Post Road before. He lived next door to my cousins. I used to stay with my cousins on Arquette, the 103 neighborhood, and Lil Noop and his brother used to stay next door. Well, they moved next door. But this was before the click started, though. This was before, like, block burners and bad news and all that. I think this was the beginning of when everything was about to start. I was probably, like, in the 4th grade, for real. I was in the 4th grade. Keep up the good work on my way to work. I love your content. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you really have a great day at work. You know, I send you all the love, man. That's my song. You rock with the Jiggalate? The Jiggalate is a cool song, man. It definitely got big. I mean, they had a vision. They had that vision. They already knew, believed that it was gonna get big, you know, and it just took off. They actually created it. They started. I think they started it in like '07 though. It took off. Joe Man made the video 2011. Joe Man made it hotter. Shout out to Joe Man. You gotta give him his flowers for that. He made it hotter. You know, he made it a wave for real. You know, they started the movement. He made it a wave. Um, they started doing it in the NFL, and they did it in the NBA. Literally, live TV. And then we got into it. We got into it with Down South because they said we like because the name Jiggalate Down South got their dance the Jiggalate too, but it's different dances though. KG and T Luciano Boys 49th Street Gang. Yeah, shout out to Lucci. I used to hang with Lucci when we was kids. We used to hang in some place. They used to hang in some place with us. Then Bango was cool before he got killed. He was cool. I used to support him heavy. And he rocked with that. He's gonna show. He started showing mad love, but Luciano Boys 49th Street and Post Road was already clicked up. But I was in my own lane, so I was doing my own. I used to always do my own thing on Post Road, y'all. Like I rep my neighborhood. I loved where I came from. I was a part, but I was still in my own lane doing my own thing. So I was rocking with Joe. I mean, I was rocking with Bango, and he was planning on coming to my basketball game before he got killed. Joe Man got some new songs out. Shout out to Joe Man. What's good, yo? What's good, my boy? What's happening? Shout out to all them. You feel me? Shout out to all them. All my brothers, well, yeah, all my brothers play the game, literally. And I taught them how to play the game. I put them on the PlayStation. I had the PlayStation 2, fourth grade. My grandma bought it. You came in my room, I had a whole setup from Render Center, a bed setup from Render Center. I had a dresser, I had a nice flat screen TV with my PlayStation 2. I had all the GTA games, and I put my brothers on the game. At first, since I grew up as the only child, low key, when my brother used to come over, I was not rocking with that. They was not playing my game. I was not going. I was not sharing. The fire alarm, bro. What? You got me listening to it. Is it on? You hear that beat? No, you don't hear a beat. You ever had a PS1? No, I never had a PS1. I had a PS2 and I had a Nintendo. I had a Nintendo 64. I had that. Change the battery on that thing. Y'all don't hear no fire alarm, bro. Where am I tripping? You don't hear no fire alarm, bro. Yeah, I had Nintendo 64. I had 007. I love 007. I actually still watch some of the clips today just to try to get that feeling back that I had as a kid. I had that Super Mario game where you had to save the princess. So you lived in the castle. I had a few games, bro. And then you had that well, my cousin Aaron, he got killed though. But when we was kids, he broke my Nintendo 64 controller. He broke the little analog, snuck out the crib. The whole time, he tried to act like I didn't know it was him, and I knew it was him. But I just kept it, I kept it P, bro. I ain't even tell my grandma or my cousin, bro. I said, dang, cuz, you just gonna break my controller and then bounce? You could have said so. But I ain't never said nothing to him, ever. Never. I should have said, you know, I knew you broke my controller, cuz you ain't had to sneak out on me. You could have been like, hey, cousin, bro, I just broke your controller. But my boy broke it and snuck out. I ain't never say nothing to him about it. Cause I wasn't really tripping for real. You ever had a GameCube? No, I never had a GameCube, but my little brothers had a GameCube for real. So I played it. I played Star Wars on it, which I still love that game today. I love Star Wars. Star Wars, that's actually a fun game. And I used to play Sims a lot. I'm not really a Sims type of person anymore. Kind of boring. But I play Sims. I used to play Sims a lot. And the way that I used to, all right. I'm sorry, y'all. Everybody that just said something about the fire alarm, I'm sorry. I just heard it. But I used to play Sims, and one time I played Sims on the GameCube actually. And one time the people, like the person, my baby was in the tub, and I just left him. And he was chilling. He was literally swimming around in the tub, like in the tub, chilling, bro. And some lady came and took the baby, and she walked and never like she took the baby. I couldn't stop her. I chased her down the sidewalk. She came into my place, took the baby out the tub, and just disappeared. I never saw my baby after that ever. Literally, I tried to chase her down the sidewalk and everything, bro. I was trying to click on her character, but she took the baby. That's crazy. But yeah, I like Sims. I used to play when I played Sims. I used to make my houses like very crazy to the point where they catch on fire. But when you walk in, it would be when you walk straight into the door, it'd be like a big swimming pool right there. I had a lot of games, bro. Sims was my favorite. GTA San Andreas was probably one of my favorite GTAs ever. I love San Andreas. So, what anime you watch? I don't really have a certain name of anime that I watch, but I really do like anime. But I just watch all types of it. I don't really have a certain one that I can just name off my head. For real. You know, I actually thought about making an anime before, but not the way that everybody makes theirs. I thought about designing an anime show. That's probably something that I still actually do. But it'll be I'm not really gonna say much, but it's not gonna be the way that everybody does theirs. I actually got an anime poster. I don't know where it's at. Yes, I do. I got an anime poster. It's in the closet though. When I be looking at your name, I be thinking that's my name. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is it Nashi from 252? Right now, yo, but I've been reading this book right here, Wealth, and I ain't never thought that I would like get into books like this, but this is actually a pretty interesting book. The way that it's written is kind of challenging, but if I read it in a way that I'm not trying to like over understand it, where's my books? Then I'm able to understand it. But if I read it in a way where I try to push myself to over like understand what they're saying, I can't understand it. If y'all get what I'm saying. But it's a really good book. It really just this book talks about okay, I'll share one story. Henry Ford, he's the man who created the Ford cars. He created his engine. He wanted his engineers to create something for his engine. They believed that was impossible. But Henry Ford always believed it was possible. So he would always tell them to get it done. It took 6 months, then it took another 6 months. Even when his workers believed it wasn't able to, you couldn't do it. And in the book it said basically, what did you learn from Henry Ford? And basically, you learn that he always believed, even though it was so big of a job, he believed that it was able to get done, you know. And now, as you see, look at Ford right now. Then it's another story here where it was a guy who was from a certain city, and he had in his mind that he wanted to do business with this known businessman. So he was poor. He didn't have no connections. He didn't have no influence. All he did was he got on the train, and he went to where the man was at. Long story short, the man didn't know him at all. He just believed in his mind, this is something that I want to do. I'm going to achieve it. He wanted to be partners with this man, business partners. Man didn't know him at all. He went out there, he got a little job in the office, whatever. Um, in his mind, he thought he would be able to connect with this man a certain way, but the blessing came in another way, basically. And basically, he got a job, and a random opportunity came after a while, after time passed. And he had the man that he wanted to do business with had a machine that he wanted to sell. Others didn't believe in the man's dream. So the dude took that as a great opportunity to step in and finally become that businessman that he wanted to be with the dude. And he was able to sell the man's machine. And he finally became business partner with that man. And he made millions. And his name is now connected to that man. And that taught you basically in this book, he had a dream, he believed, he didn't give up. And it happened. He believed. He believed in his mind. He had so much faith, and he achieved it. And this book is mostly, it targets your mind, it targets your thoughts and how you think. It's a really good book, and it just teaches you like the side of business and how a lot of these individuals started with a dream, but they pushed themselves. And it talked about like another man. He was digging for something. He was so close to finally finding what he was looking for, and he gave up and sold his machine. The person that he sold his machine to went to that same area and found the exact same thing that he was looking for. He learned from that. He started to sell insurance. It's a lot, bro. Y'all just gotta read the book, bro. Here, I'm gonna get y'all the name so y'all can go to y'all local library and go get it. This is the book. It's a good book, man. I look forward to seeing how my mind transformed after I reach the end of this book. Or how my thoughts are, how they are. Yo, what's up? But yeah, man, I got a lot of books. I'm just knocking this book out, then I'm gonna go to the next book. Go to the next book, go to the next book, go to the next book. But what's up, y'all? What y'all got going? Why y'all so quiet now? Y'all just listening to me talk? Y'all just looking at me? That's cool. Y'all think I'm beautiful? Once I really get like more comfortable with this real estate stuff and I continue to learn, I do wanna, it's something I think about planning on like helping others get in this lane to learn to, as an extra side hustle, help them build wealth. What's for dinner? Well, I had lunch earlier. I had Chick-fil-A, but I don't really know. One thing I look forward to is I would invest in a chef. I can cook, but cooking is a hobby, and it's a hobby that I really don't care for. I would rather allow somebody else to cook for me. So that's something that I do want to plan on doing one day is getting a chef, a in-house chef. They can make all that. I don't gotta worry about it. They can make food that I like, and they just make it. I feel like I would be too busy to even focus on trying to cook food. If I'm running businesses, I'm doing all this, I'm traveling the world, I'm trying to handle things. I wouldn't have time for that. I wouldn't have somebody else do it. You still do car videos? Not right now, right now. But Lord's will, I do plan on doing car videos. I have my eye on this car, my dream car, one of my dream cars. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna just continue to strive towards it and get it. And then once I get it, you will see it on my first YouTube video, and that would be my first car channel. It would be another. It would be a new car channel, but it would be my first video to my car channel for that car that I'm striving to get. What's your favorite meal? I don't really know because I really haven't stepped outside of my box to try different types of dishes, if you get what I'm saying. So I can't really say that yet. Maybe in the future I'll be able to say it once I get a chef and they expose me to different dishes, or as I travel the world and try different foods, then I would be able to finally say, so far, this is my favorite dish. But right now I do not have one. What's your favorite dish? You been to Cane's? Yeah, I've been to Cane's. I've been to Cane's once by myself. Then I took some kids there when they wanted to hang out with me, and they wanted to go to Raising Cane's. I spread the arm and the leg, but I like Cane's. It's pretty good. I like Cane's. You like Cane's? You have Cane's before? There's a lot of restaurants that I need to try in the city for real. There's a lot of new ones too. I feel like my favorite chef so far in Indianapolis, the food good they don't got in see where I stay. How is the food out in North Carolina? Jamaican roster pasta for sure at this point. I like that. I like roster pasta. I had that before. I like it. I think I want to try and plan a trip to New Orleans, Lord's will. And when I go to New Orleans, just focus on the food, you know? Do stuff like that. I want to try New Orleans food. And I just want to try, like, I know down south food is kind of a little different, like down deep in the south, because I just feel like they got it, like, they got a certain touch to their food. Their southern food, too. Bojangles, I want to try that. I want to try that. Is it good? I be seeing people eat that on YouTube. And I actually want to try that. We don't have that here. And I want to try that burgers place in California that everybody talk about and see what that's like. But we got a burger place called California Burger. Bro, I love they burger so much. And it's so big. And they give you they are not like shy on the food. I love their food, bro. They're really good. How Church's Chicken? You talking about Church's Chicken? You never been to Church's Chicken? Church's Chicken is pretty good. I like they bombers. It's like breaded, but inside it got like cheese and jalapenos, and it's very good. The chicken got a crunch to it. When you drizzle a little bit of honey on there, it's pretty good. But my favorite place, chicken sandwich wise, is Dave's Hot Chicken. I love their hot chicken. I get the mild. I put honey on it. I get the Dave sauce. Put that on there. Put a little fries on there. That's the Nation special. It's pretty good. I don't know if y'all have that out there though, but they're making their way around. But they're pretty decent. I like them. Nation, you still a college student? I am not a college student right now. I chose to step away for a little bit because it's not really of my interest. It's a pretty good way to secure certain things like certain positions and be on the safe side in life. But I'm a risk taker. And I have a lot of things that I'm focused on right now. That's has my attention. That's also bringing me income and all that stuff. You know, it's opening doors for me. So it's not really up in the front of my mind right now. Maybe one day I'll go back and finish, but not in my head. You gotta go to days. I never had it before. You definitely had to go. You have to go to days for real. It's. I love days, you know, and it fills you up. They're not shy on their stuff either. You heard of Grippo wings? Yeah, I used to have them. I used to eat them. They're spicy though. They was really spicy, but it was pretty good. And I had the Grippo. They had Grippo wings and they had the Grippo onion rings too. And I used to get both of them. It was pretty good. It was pretty decent. What's Grippos? It's the chips. Those chips are only in the Midwest though. They're not nowhere else. Only the Midwest got those chips, so it's a Midwest stamp thing, which makes them a lot. I feel like which makes them like stand out because you can't find them everywhere. They started in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. That's where they come from, Ohio. Any soul food restaurants? Yeah, that's a lot of soul foods. One of the popular ones are they are soul food kitchen soul food. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't really like soul food like that, and I really don't like barbecue either. So I can't tell you. I can't tell you. What is it called? I'm trying to think of the other one though. It's another one. It's like two here. No, it's like three. Mississippi Belle. It's one of them. It's one that's on the east side. Then Country Kitchen. And the other one that's on the east side is kind of like by 21st Street. Shaylin type. But I forgot what it's called. Is Jordan still open? Yeah, Jordan's is still open. And I still eat it. What's your favorite food? I don't have a favorite food yet. I can't really say. Because I haven't really traveled the world and tried different cultures of food. But if I had to choose right now, what's my favorite food? It would be the barista tacos. The tacos, them tacos that's kind of fried a little bit and you dip it in a sauce. Those probably my favorite right now. And the corn when they put they fix that corn up. I forgot the name of it. That's what I like. That's probably my favorite food right now. But I feel like once I travel the world, I'm gonna be so amazed. My taste buds are gonna be so amazed to try other cultures' food because I know it's amazing. You had the chicken Big Mac. No, I don't. I eat McDonald's here and there, but I do eat selected things from McDonald's. Like I just get the chicken nuggets, or I get the spicy chicken sandwich. But I don't really, I don't really eat McDonald's. I just constantly get the same thing. So, and that's the chicken nuggets, mostly chicken nuggets. You know, I love McDonald's chicken nuggets. They're fire. Sweet corn. Yeah, they call it sweet corn, but it's sweet corn. Is it sweet corn? Yeah, where they put the mayonnaise on it and a little white cheese on there. Yeah, that I really love that. And the barista tacos. It's pretty dope. That's pretty good. I tried the barista tacos for the first time in Chicago. When I went out there for a trip, and I went out there and it was pretty good. Then we got a store here That's fire. That's good. Are they nuggets better than BK nuggets? No. Okay, Burger King, McDonald's had spicy chicken nuggets, but they took them boys away. Those was pretty good. But I can say for McDonald's, McDonald's got a certain crunch to their nuggets. But I feel like when I go to Burger, if I get Burger King's nuggets, I literally go for the spicy. Only eat the spicy nuggets. I feel like Burger King spicy nuggets is better than McDonald's. McDonald's nuggets be hard at some locations. I want to try. I actually want to try McDonald's in Japan. That's what I really want to do. Because in Japan they have a lot of more options in McDonald's, and I think they cook with different quality and stuff like that. And I feel like it tastes a lot different than American McDonald's. And I want to try it in Japan. I feel like I haven't really tried McDonald's until I try it in Japan. For real. You remember when they had wraps, those chicken wraps? Yeah, but I never had them though. I really only got the same stuff from McDonald's. I used to get the burger, the cheeseburger, the chicken nuggets, and or the spicy chicken sandwich. I used to eat the McChicken a lot, but I kind of grew out of that. If I ever go McChicken, it has to be spicy. But yeah, but you gotta try. I feel like everybody has to try it in Japan first, and then rate McDonald's to see how it is. My hair getting long. It's pretty crazy. I feel like the longer they go, they look more skinnier. The texture of my locks are crazy. Look how these boys formed. I need to watch though. I need to go get these boys done and deep cleaned. And they curled at the ends too. It's crazy. Look at my new growth. My new growth go crazy. You been to a Pacers game? Yeah. I've been to a few Pacer games. I've been to more Pacer games that when D Rose came here. I went to those games. But I'm not really a basketball person. That might sound crazy, but I play basketball, but I can't really sit and watch basketball. I get really bored. I will lose focus. By the time passed, you would see me on my phone, zoned out, literally, because I get bored. I feel like the only sport that I can sit and watch. I feel like I can't sit and watch no sports anymore. I can play football on a game. I enjoy that, but I can't play 2K on a game. I get bored. So I'm not really. I feel like I'm not really a sports person anymore. I feel like I outgrew that. I don't think I ever even watched a WNBA game. I just look at highlights here and there, and then after a while, I just stopped watching it and forgot about it. You ever braid your locks? No, I'm not a style type of person. I don't get styles in my hair. But I've been planning on recently. Once I get my hair done, I've been thinking about doing two strands and keeping them in my hair for a little bit. So my hair, when I take them out, they'll be curled up a little bit. You prefer a double rim or an inside gem? Uh, I prefer both. An inside gem, I like it because it's more smoother, and I feel like every shot that I make is going in. A double rim, I played on that growing up. That's what I was trained on. In some place, actually it seemed like it was. I looked like a triple rim, but some place just had a double rim. My shot was practiced on a double rim growing up. How old are you? I'm 29 years old. How long did it take you to grow that long? Well, I started long. I had free forms before. I had two sets. My first set I had in 2019. That's when I started my spiritual journey. And the first thing that started to change was my hair. I just randomly stopped combing my hair. Then I combed them out. Then I got these twisted up. So I already had long hair. So these kind of shrunk. They was kind of like Probably started right here, and it just grew over time. Any hoopers from 42nd and Post Road? Yeah, it's a lot of them from Post. We used to, it, yeah, it definitely is. It's a lot. Good hoopers too. I think it's a good squad. A lot of people out there from out there, some great hoopers. I feel like they could have went far if they would have had the right opportunities and stayed focused and determined. But a lot of times, it's just not the pathway. I was a shooter. I feel like I was a great shooter actually, and I feel like if I would have got the proper training, AAUs, trainers, and all that, I would have been like a very, very like good shooter for real. Well, I think I'm a good shooter now, but I feel like I would have been far. Well, I won't say that because it's meant for me to be here, and I'm glad that I didn't become a basketball player because I really don't like basketball. I'm 25. I remember when I turned 25. I actually remember that day and that feeling. I was on Brentwood, turned 25 years old, sat down, and I realized, and I just sat and said, like, dang, this is what 25 feels like? Because I was just so shocked to making it to like 25 because most of my friends and the people around me did never make it. They never made it to 25. The closest they ever made it was 24. So I was just like, wow, this is what 25 feels like. You know Mike Conley? No, I don't know him. I know of him. I know he's from here. He went to Lawrence North. I actually went to Lawrence North too. The only reason I went to Lawrence Township is because I flunked the fourth grade in RPS because of behavior. So I moved in with my mama and I went to a charter school. Once I hit sixth grade, I went to Lawrence Township because we stayed behind someplace. And the houses behind someplace is Lawrence Township. What's your favorite NBA team? I don't have one anymore. I had a favorite player, that's Derrick Rose. But since he retired, I don't really care for basketball no more. What advice you can give to a 21-year-old? 21-year-old, I can say if I was talking to myself, I would say you have a lot of things to learn. By the time you hit 29, if it's in God's will, a lot about you will change. You will really mature. Your thoughts, you will be a whole different person. Uh, just keep going. Whatever story, whatever situation you're going through, realize it is meant to be there for that reason. You are where you are for a reason, and be grateful because that stuff is really gonna pay off. It's gonna mature you. It's gonna help you grow, and it's gonna help you find your purpose in life. So just continue to take every situation in. Don't be too hard on yourself because you are meant to be the way that you are right now. It's gonna help you. It's gonna grow you. It's gonna better you as a person. My 21-year-old self, if I face my 21-year-old self, I would be looking at someone who was just very mature and just needed to learn. Somebody, so just keep pushing. Did you go to LC or LN? I went to LN. I went to LN. Yeah, it's Fenty and Indy. I don't know, like the lip gloss, like the Rihanna lip gloss. And if so, yeah, yeah, that's here. It's in the mall though. If that's what you're talking about. My brother plays the game a lot though. He in there playing the game right now, actually. No fit no. Yeah, I think that's everywhere for real. That's everywhere. Hey, where's my jacket? It's a drug, and a lot of people make money off that drug, so it's definitely everywhere. You'll be the same person on fire. You'll be the same person on fire. What you mean you'll be the same person? I'm not the same person that I was when I was 21. I'm not even the same person that I was when I was 26 or 27 or 28, 25. I'm a whole different person. Literally, it's like I just matured a lot. I matured. That's what it is. It's maturity. I matured a lot. My thoughts are different. I'm more grounded in who I am. I'm more grounded in my thoughts and my confidence, and I'm just, it's different. And also, when you read and stuff like that, reading helps elevate your thoughts too. So when you read, most likely you won't come out as the same person for real, unless you want to be the same person. When you travel the world, experiences shape you for real. You take a kid in the hood, they've been growing up in the hood their whole life, and then you take them out and allow them to travel the world, see different things, experience different cultures. Something a part of them is gonna be different. As a kid though, I used to read a lot, but I can say as I'm paying attention to myself, I have changed a lot of books that I read and read now. When I was a kid, I used to read a lot of fiction stories. Uh, no, I used to read a lot. Yeah, I used to read a lot of fiction stories. But then as I got older, I got into books that was teaching me about learning different things. Like the books that I have now, I have outgrew those books. Every single last one of them, I have outgrew them. I don't read them no more. I just keep them as a collective. I was in once I When I was in that stage in my life, those books were something that I drew to. Now they just sit there. Now I have elevated in another stage of my life, and I'm more connected to books like this. You know? So yeah, it's pretty fascinating how you change and you grow, how your thoughts change, how things about you is different. You know how you once liked something, now you don't like it no more. Now you just you outgrew it, and now you're interested in something else. It's very fascinating watching yourself like elevate in a way. Like I'm more like I don't know, man. Just life. Life does have beauty in it. It can be hard though, but it has beauty. You know. I'm trying to find my spot that I left off in this book. Cause my bookshelf, my book thing fell out. Let me show y'all something. Look at this. Hold on, let me find it. I wish I could write in this book, but it's not my book, it's the library's. But I would definitely be highlighting stuff in this book. But I like that though. It just you see, money conscious is like it change your thoughts. Align yourself with, if you get what I'm saying. You say that you're poor, you're aligning yourself with that. You gotta think, you gotta change the way that you think, you gotta elevate your thoughts in a sense. Where do you want to travel? I really want to just see the world. I don't really have a certain place that I want to travel. I just want to really see the world. Because there's so much to the world. I'm very just fascinated in the truth, the pyramids, of the hidden parts of the world. Like it's just so much that I'm really fascinated in. They'll find the different pyramids in America, and it's just amazing. It's just fascinating to like discover like, okay, why is the pyramids in America? What was America before America was America? Like, what's the real name behind it spiritually and stuff like that? It's just a lot of stuff that I want to see in this world. Like the trees. I love trees. Trees. I have a very connection to trees, bro. And I want to go. And it's a part. It's somewhere in this world where trees actually can travel, literally. I'll be watching videos on it. I want to actually see that with my own eyes. I'd probably get scared and take off running. I'm not even gonna lie to you. No, I won't. That'd be so fascinating to see. Like what? But yeah, man, I want to see a lot of stuff in the world. The world is so big, man. Literally. I want to go to the poorest world, the poorest part in the world. I think that's somewhere in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think I'm positive behind that the poorest place is in Africa. I want to visit that place, see it with my own eyes. But the world is very beautiful. The world produces so much stuff. It's amazing how the world can produce gold. Like that's natural stuff. Oil. It's amazing. The Congo. It is the Congo. It's the poorest. It's the poorest place in the world. I want to visit and see that with my own eyes. Cause everything is a system. Like here in America, we are all ran on a system. Everybody that's watching this video, including myself, we're at the bottom of the pyramid. Then above us a little bit, you got the police officers and all that stuff. Then at the top of the pyramid, you got the people that's running everything. In the side of this system, we are meant to make the rich richer. That is the system. That is real. We are meant to make the rich richer. We are at the bottom. The bottom feeders is what I call us. We have like we're the ones who are slaving. We are the ones who are running everything. So say if we ended up say if we just stopped and we said I ain't doing this no more. Everything in America would fail and fall down. Every system would fail because we are the ones who are maintaining them and working them and making sure they're good. And as we make sure they're good, we are basically we're probably one of the key points in the system that America has created. You know, and I feel like it comes to a point where we are brainwashed to a certain state to make us believe we're not meant to be able to elevate in order to keep the systems going. But we keep the rich richer because we're the ones maintaining their businesses. So say if everybody at Walmart right now, all the workers at Walmart, they're at the bottom of the chain, of the pyramid. They all just quit. What they gonna do? They just gonna put robots in there? Ain't gonna be no more money. So we are very important. I won't say we're bottom feeders, but when you look at it like that, that's what it looks like, bro. Cause we're struggling, we're fighting to survive, but we're the most important piece to the system. And when you see the way that like we have to live in order to survive, like college. I understand colleges. I understand the cost of college. College is once you complete college, it gives you an opportunity to move up the ladder in a way because now you got a degree. A degree means more money, but it just kind of all messed up in the world in a way. I feel like. But one thing I could say is I don't feel like college is a scam. I don't believe that. College is a great resource for a lot of people. But I can say it becomes, I feel like the way that they make college seem, they say college is the only way to make money. College is the only system to to get you to elevate in life. They don't teach other systems in this world. It's other systems that become successful. For example, real estate right now. It's a lot of kids right now who can learn, who can benefit off of the information that I'm learning right now and what I'm doing. And this is another system that a lot of kids can learn. A lot of kids who don't even care to go to college. I could say if I go into a school system right now and teach a lot of kids who don't care, or just teach kids in general, not kids who don't care for college, it'll show kids this is another way of the system to create wealth for yourself. You know, it's so many other lanes and other systems that can create wealth and that can open opportunities. And I don't like the fact that they always just push college as the final destination when college is not the only destination to go, you know? But college is not a scam. College is a great tool, you know? College is not a scam. I encourage college, but I also encourage kids to understand there's other systems in the world that's not been promoted. You just have to really find it. This came when I was talking to I've been talking to God about a lot of things, and he opened this door for me, and I had to do the work. I had to say yes. I had to study. I had to study the system, and I had to figure it out. And now I'm learning that there's so many other ways to like create wealth in this world. It's a way, but not the only way. I agree. It's a way, but it's definitely not the only system in this world that can create wealth. You know, there's so many, and I don't even know to have. It's so many other lanes and other systems that I don't know about that can create wealth and stuff like that. You know, there's so many other ways, bro. It's just we constantly push college, 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 college. A lot of these kids are not don't care for college. We can't push college on everybody. It's not meant for everybody. We gotta show kids there's other ways, other systems, other lanes to create wealth and create a future for themselves. You know? It's crazy. I used to be heavy in the stock market too. I started reading The Rich Dad Poor Dad. I was just paying attention to him. And he said something that was just very that like really like touched me. Like, and I said it as in like when you pay attention to a lot of older people, you ask them where does most of their wealth or where's the most of their retirement or whatever coming from. It's they say stock. But when I something I learned from The Rich Dad Poor Dad, he said something like, "How can you put your trust in the stock market that goes down? It goes up and down. It's never certain." And it kind of opened my eyes a little bit because it made me realize something. You know, it's a good way to create wealth, but that should not be your main focus or your main investment because it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not. It's never guaranteed. You know. And honestly, I don't really. I don't know. I can't really speak on the stock market right now, but um, my feelings about it is both sides right now. Both sides because well, I want to say right now the reason why it's on both sides because I feel like I can't really trust the system because what if it fails? You know, if everything is going crypto, everything is going digital, but you have other parts in the world that's going against the American dollar and with bricks, then what happens if bricks or I think that's what it's called becomes very successful and it overpowers the American dollar, then what's going to happen in crypto? What's going to happen to the stock market? It's probably going to crash. You're banking on someone else's dream in the stock market, basically. Basically, you're banking on something because, and it's like you don't have control over it. It goes up and down. You don't know if you're going to lose money or gain. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You definitely are banking on something. I definitely agree with that. It's a risk. It's definitely a risk. It's definitely a risk. It could be a good risk, it can be a bad risk. I mean, everything in life I feel like is a risk for real. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. So yeah, that's why I don't really try to focus on it. Because what if they overpower the American dollar? Then what's gonna happen to the stock market? Then if you got money in there, what's gonna happen to your money? Most likely you about to lose it. You know? And I was saying why I feel like it's a good thing that the American dollar is gonna crash. Not for us because I feel like we'll probably suffer in a way. I don't want nobody in America to suffer. But on the flip side, I mean, I hope it don't happen. But if it does, just something we gonna have to get through as together as people. But I feel like on the other side, it could be good, man, because it could finally show America that they're not always in control. You know, they're not always in control. You can't always have control. And show them that sometimes they have to stand behind somebody else. You're not the number one anymore. My nose is getting congested. We got a powerful government. Our government is very powerful. But I feel like when you're so powerful for so long, it gets to your head. You know, in a way, if y'all get what I'm saying. But then we make it all this technology, and A lot of people love this technology. I love technology, but sometimes we have to be open-minded that it's not safe. You know? There's always a glitch in the system somewhere. Like the black web, the dark web. That's a glitch. If we're so easy to get into the dark web, it makes you believe that it won't be easy for other people in the world to get into. For example, it's easy for people to get into y'all bank accounts right now and take your money. Why do you want to continue to make the world just digital if we can hack into it? If we can hack into this stuff now, like Teslas and all that, or electric cars. Don't get me wrong, I like that Cybertruck. That's a nice looking car, but it's a system that can be hacked and controlled. Now, say if somebody want to shut your car down, you know, so that's something that we just have to pay attention to and be alerted on. It's fun to have all this technology system stuff, but remember that it can be controlled. You know, everything is a business too, for real. So, hey, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It's very fascinating though. For real. Heck yeah. It's crazy out here. Everything can be hacked. All your numbers, like, it's crazy. Your numbers is all your numbers is on the database. Your credit card number, your passwords, all that stuff is leaked out in the database. That's why, like, when you go to McDonald's or when you go to places that says they have Wi-Fi, but it's not secured, don't connect to that Wi-Fi, because most likely if you connect to that Wi-Fi and it's not secured, then hackers can get into that database and see all your information, because now your stuff is leaked. Imagine somebody shutting down your car. Imagine somebody watching you, like, wait until you go into a house, in your house, right? Start your car and park it across the street or on the other side of the neighborhood. That'd be the most funniest thing ever, bro. Now you panicking looking for your car and somebody that hacked it and parked it at your cousin's house on the other side of the neighborhood. Like, what the heck? Guess that'd be the most funniest thing ever, bro. You crying like somebody stole my car. And I'm like, bro, it's on the other side of the neighborhood. Literally, bro. That's the most funniest thing ever. That's why you know what's crazy? I be thinking about stuff like that. Like, what if somebody hack your car and just start driving it? Like you get out of it, you get out of the store, you turn around your car driving away. Ain't nobody in it. Hey, what the heck? Bruh. And I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's mostly like the older people that's really into the electric cars. If you ask kids, do they like electric cars? I'm telling you, they gonna diss electric cars so hard. Kids do not like electric cars. I be asking kids about it, and they be dissing them. They be dissing electric cars. Some kids do like it, but most kids I ask, they ain't rocking with it. That's why I feel like it's definitely gonna fail. Cause the kids ain't rocking with it, and the future is gonna fall down. I feel like that new Challenger electric car, whatever it is, Charger Challenger. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I feel like that's gonna do good once it drop, because you're gonna have a lot of people who do car content or who into cars are gonna compare the real engine to the electric engine. I gotta sneeze again. They be wanting, yeah, they gonna do that, compare, try to race the cars, which one is faster, then eventually it's gonna die down. They be wanting Hellcats. I ain't gonna lie to you, they do, literally. I took this kid to this lot, man. I took him to the lot. I showed him luxury cars, AMGs, 63S, GTs, Lamborghinis, McLarens, all the bruh, Lamborghini Uruses, the Lamborghini car. This dude gonna say, all right, now can we go see some Hellcats? I'm like, bruh, is you serious? We got all these nice cars right here. You want to go see a Hellcat? What the heck, bruh? I'm like, do you see these cars? It was a Cybertruck. I thought he was gonna be a little bit excited for the Cybertruck. He wanted to see Hellcats. But I understand though. Those are fun cars. They're fun cars. They're fun. But he a kid, so I understand why he a kid. He 12 now, as he say. In my head, he 11, but he say he 12. So I understand why he like Hellcats, Challengers, and stuff like that. Chargers and stuff. Cause he a kid, he wanna do some fun stuff. He don't really know about the cars yet. I'm gonna put him on the cars though. I plan on it. I think one of the main cars I'm gonna put him on is the BMW M3 and M4. Since he already like fast cars, I feel like he already got the influence. I feel like I can constantly influence him on cars. For real. Like which cars to like. I feel like I get him into cars, different cars. I'm gonna put him on. He gonna grow up and be like into so many different cars. And they gonna be like, who put you on this stuff? He gonna be like, man, Miss Clay. She used to show me all these different cars and stuff. Now I'm a collector. That's what that boy gonna be on. We had a talk too. I was telling him, bro, I said, if God put me in a certain position where I can give you a car when you turn 16, I'm gonna give you an RT. I kind of understand what parents be talking about, how they feel. And he's talking about Hellcat. I'm like, bro, I'm not putting you in no Hellcat at 16. You ain't about to stress me out and worry about your life. Heck, I'm gonna put you in an RT. I'll mod it for you, give you a little nice exterior, all that stuff. But you gonna go definitely in the RT. That's a good enough horsepower. That's probably with like 300 something, 400 something horsepower. Not even that, probably 300 something horsepower. That's enough speed for a 60-year-old. Then he gonna say, buy me a demon. I'm like, bro, is you crazy? I would never buy you none of that stuff at 16. That's too much power. You 16. I literally told him that. I said, well, he's not 16, he's 12. But I said, when you turn 16, your mind is not going to be matured enough to handle a lot of power like that. You're still going to be immature. You're gonna do your mind. Since you're immature, you're going to make crazy choices. And I'm not about to put you in a fast car like that. You're going to have to grow up and mature a little bit more before you reach a level where you can get a Hellcat or a Demon. That M4, clean, bro. I be seeing it downtown, bro. It's all black, matted out. Them boys are beautiful. I love the design. I mean, BMW is definitely a sports car anyway. And them boys are dope, bro. I never thought I'd be a fan of BMW for real, but I'm a fan. He gonna be speeding, man. Tell me about it. That's why that boy, if God bless me to the point where I can do that, that boy is getting definitely into an RT. I'm not going. Put him in an RT. I'll let him design it the way that he wanted to design it, but at 16, you're going in an RT, my boy. And that's going to be a good car for a 16-year-old. For real, you're going to be in high school, you got a RT. Most kids don't got cars in high school. And if they do, some of them are older. Or, it ain't no RT. I understand. First, get a short-term goal like a trade and truck driving license or insurance, then go to school for 4 years. That's your goal? Or are you just saying are you saying that's another option that a lot of people can take? And I already know he gonna be speeding for real because I was driving that yellow Challenger. I was so immature in my thoughts, bro. I was just having so much fun. I was doing crazy stuff, bro. But now I look back and I'm like, yeah, you was definitely... And it's so crazy, bro, because that's not even far ago. But I have grown a lot from then and now. And I look back and I'm like, bro, that was just so immature. I would not drive I would not drive like that now. I'll play with it a little bit, I'll push it here and there, but I wouldn't drive unless I'm actually on the track. Boy, he just burped and he said, excuse me. My nose is running, bro. Live and learn, twin. Yeah, man. I definitely did. Definitely lived and learned, for real. Hold on, I drive like that, though. Them cars are just fun cars, for real. But I want to drive. I think I'm more clean fast now. I feel like Hellcats and all that, they kind of like, I feel like I'm more into Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff like that now. AMGs. I was going to tell you my dream car. I almost did, but I caught myself. But I want to just get it and not speak on it. Just pop out with it, for real. And show y'all boys. But I'm into more of those cars now. I'm about to like report you as terrorism right now. Crunchy Poe. I just reported you. That's terrorism. I'm really a troll, bro. I'm telling you. When people, I be arguing, bro, not even arguing, but recently I just be going back. I've been going back and forth with so many people on Instagram, and I just be trolling, bro. I'll be like, just leave me alone, bro, before I get to trolling you. Like, it was just older dude who was just getting on there and talking stuff. And I'm like, bro, all right, now I'm about to report you. Which one I'm gonna do next? Report, I'm gonna report you for pornography. Anyways, like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, I was going back and forth with this older dude. I'm like, bro, leave me alone, bro, if I get to trolling you, for real. He wants some attention. That dude, that was on the live, he's just trolling. That's it. I'm trolling him back. That's why I'm reporting him with different things. He gonna come back eventually. If not, he probably about to troll somebody else. But I was trolling him back when I was reporting him under different things. It's the internet. They gonna troll. Trust me. You take the... I feel like people's mistake is they take the internet too serious. They were like, I'm like, bro, this is a playground for trolls. This is not a serious place. Do not come here with your real emotions or nothing. You see comments you disagree with, keep scrolling, bro. Do not go in battle because you disagree with another person's thought process. Sometimes that's just pointless to do. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because why are you in battle? It's not like they're gonna change the way that they think. They still gonna feel the same way. So I just read stuff, I read comments, I keep going. A lot of comments really be funny to me, for real. So I just be like, this stuff is funny. Dang, my phone charged fast, bro. But man, I'm about to get off here. I gotta look at some more videos and some calls or just real estate stuff. Study these numbers. Yo, what's up? So I can. I stay on here till 6 o'clock. When 6 o'clock comes, I'm gonna get off. You know, YouTube is the only place where I feel comfortable with getting on live at. I don't feel comfortable getting on live on Instagram, and I don't feel comfortable with getting on live on TikTok. With Instagram, I just get uncomfortable because, like, oh my gosh, all these people just staring at me for real. But with Twitter, I mean, with YouTube, I mean, cool. It's probably the only place you really, really catch me going live. Why not TikTok? Because same thing as Instagram. I don't like when people just staring at me. It makes me feel weird. You know, when NBA YoungBoy was on live, he said, it's too many people watching me. Bye. That's me. That's definitely me. I haven't went on, like, I'm sure if I go live right now, I get a decent amount of audience, but on Instagram, I'm cool. I'm cool. That's right. I got a freaking, my allergies is killing me. I told you he'd be back. Look at him. He's just waiting for the right moment. Undress. Listen, you undress. You undress. I ain't gonna report you. I'm gonna just let you be there. You too. Let me see your toes. Show everybody your toes. Show them toes. Let me see them. Show me your toes. What they look like. Your trolling skills gotta get up a little bit better, my boy. Show me the top of your head. Show me the top of your head. Do that. You know, let me see something. You lucky I can't add you to this live. Cause I definitely do it. Alright, y'all, we got a few more minutes, man. You want me to show you my toes, bro? Or the top of my head? I already showed you. Bro, go troll somebody else. Don't troll me. Cause I don't really care. Right now. Catch me another time, I'll really troll you back. My freaking nose, bro. I'm tired of allergies, bro. This is stressing me out. Oh, jeez, Louise. I got a question for older people, for real. I always wonder, like, who started that broke as a joke stuff? That phrase, I ain't gonna lie to you, that phrase really don't make sense. You're broker than a joke. Somebody gotta explain that stuff to me. Like, cause how is a joke broke? How does that make sense? You broker than a joke. What? Who you supposed to be? Oh, myself. Who else I'm supposed to be? Who you? Yeah, I know what it means, but why would they say you're broker than a joke? That don't even make sense. Because how is a joke even broke? Alright, you're out of here. I put that boy in timeout. I put him in timeout for 24 hours. What's up, Miss Clay? Long time no see. How have you been? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, James? I've been cooling. I just been chilling. My allergies is killing me. I put that boy in timeout for 86K seconds.